What's up? Happy Friday. How are we doing? It's been it's been like 5 mornings in one for me. The amount of stuff that we've done this morning is obscene. Not about how's it going, dude? How's your weekend going? Is the birthday boy behaving himself? Overkillsa, welcome, welcome. So guys, let me fill you in on what we're doing. We're doing some bits badges. Making some fucking pixel art. It's gonna be a good time. But yeah, I hope your mornings are going well. I suppose not banner. It's like what, evening time for you and Oz. So my morning has been combined fighting with energy companies and twisting muscles in my back because I am 30 going on 85. 9 p.m. That's alright, that's middle of the evening. That's prime chilling time. That sounds good. But yeah, last time we were doing art stuff on a lunchtime. We were doing bits badges, and I think we've got our BarrelBucks coin almost there. I think this is almost it. We're then got to figure out what we want to do with the rest of the coins. But it'll be roughly like this sort of sized. So pretty small, but still recognizable as a coin. We're gonna make the metal look more metal-like, though. I think. I am thinking. I'm also curious to see if we make the actual coin a little bit smaller, we can get some 3D stuff going on. So we get rid of that for a second. This we decided we weren't really liking all that much. So we can do away with... Oops, shit. Wrong brush. Ignore me. It's fine. It's all fine. Everything's okay. Darklink, welcome. 7 a.m. for you. Where are you based then? You must be in the Americas somewhere. But in any case, welcome, welcome. Looking forward to tomorrow trying to get some D&D after so long. I get to play a Barbar Tabaxi. Oh, you're doing a Barbarian Tabaxi? That's cool, I like it. I haven't played D&D in close to a year now. It's been a time, and it's not okay. I'd love to get into a D&D game again, but online D&D, the amount of voices that go on in the headphones, it really triggers like a fight or flight response for me. It's not good. At least when DMing. Maybe it's different when I'm a player and I can sort of zone out a little bit. But let's have a look. See, we don't need to clip and mask that. Let's take this, plop it here. Oh, that's too much. But yeah, so I know Conker's playing the Beef Chief, and you're playing a Barbarian Tabaxi. What else is happening in that game then? It sounds like it's going to be like a chaotic group, which is perfect. It's what you want, really, isn't it? So we need to decide what we like more. Do we like the smaller coin or the bigger coin? So this is the smaller coin, and this is the bigger coin. So small coin has that underside that makes it look 3D. I think even we could make that a little bit darker. The last D&D character I played was a Dragonborn Paladin, who was who was by trade a jeweler, and was absolutely brilliant. He was very much a Brian Blessed type character. If you're familiar with him, so big, bolshy, like I've got many stories to tell. Gordon's alive. Like he's just all like lung and bolshy, and just the loudest one in the room. It was brilliant. I kind of to do a short campaign for Candlekeep. Oh, nice. I played a Dex-based barbarian twice before. Mittens was broken good. How is Dex-based barbarians? Because I've never like fully looked into them really. Strength is just so Moorish. I'm actually thinking maybe the bigger coin is the one to go for. And this we can tip down a little bit. Oh, that's a question you have to comment. Fair enough. Jenny, how's it going, dude? Welcome, welcome. Let's excuse me, we're bringing you back down here. And a clipper mask. And a regular mask. So I felt the need for a little bit of Final Fantasy VII music today. So that is what I'm subjecting you all to. Yeah, this looks like a coin to me. So we can get rid of that. We don't need that anymore. We don't need you anymore either. That is our 1 bits badge. And then our next one will be 100 bits. Let's rename that for 100. Oh, now we've got the chocobo music going. But I hope everyone's mornings and afternoons are going well. It's been an absolute time around these parts. As you can tell, the Barbarian is my go-to mostly. Look, the Barbarians are legit. They are great fun. I've had a lot of fun with Barbarians. There's no shame in them at all. Not in the slightest. Right, let's clear in this. Make sure this is all uniform. Because we need to recolor this now to be pink. I feel like I have a very productive morning, so I might reward myself with an afternoon nap. Hell yeah, get that afternoon nap. The afternoon's the perfect time for an afternoon nap. There's no other time for it. But yeah, after this, what am I doing for like the rest of the day? There's no napping for me. I've got some more prep to do for the 12-hour edgelord stream that's going on tomorrow. So if anyone's free for 12 o'clock tomorrow, no, 10 o'clock British Standard Time tomorrow morning, then that's where it's all going down. We're doing some ridiculous, goofy shit, and I'm kind of really excited for it. What have we got? What have we got on the itinerary for tomorrow's stream? We're doing some Darksiders 2. We're doing some Devil May Cry 3, because that's one of my favourite Devil May Cry games. I did post a thing that's gonna know it all more than me. The Darkness 2, which I fucking adore. The Binding of Isaac, which I've not played in years, but is plenty edgy. We're also doing an edgy character ranker, like some more like just chatting style mini games for the chat, which I've not done too many of before, but I'm really excited to start getting into them. So a proper ranker, edgy Pokemon team builder, and then we're doing an edgy meme review at the end with some prizes. So the top prize, which makes me laugh the most, is a gift sub, £25 Steam wallet code, and a 30% off code for my Etsy, and then 4 runners-up will be getting gift subs and 10% off Etsy codes. So I'm hoping that there's going to be some good memes posted in there tomorrow. It's going to be ridiculous. Wait, edgy Pokemon. Absolutely edgy Pokemon. So, like, all your Haunters, your Drifloons, anything like your Cubone or Marowak, I suppose, was technically edgier. We're going to put it to... We're going to settle it all, and we're going to build our team. I was going to say I'll try to pop in rather than I'll definitely pop in, because you know how... Oh, dude, absolutely. No. Do not worry. I've made some commitments before in the past, like, yeah, I'll check it out, and then I'll be like, oh yeah, that was today and 3 hours ago. I didn't pop in. Shit. Yeah, anytime. Always welcome. Anytime you like. Let's get rid of... Oh, shit. Okay, that was very much the wrong brush for erasing stuff. Let's get these done. There we go. So battered and Litwick. Litwick's pretty edgy. I think even what's the one that is basically a tree stump? It's not Trevenant, it's the one previous to that, because that's basically a kid's soul that got lost in the woods. That's pretty edgy. And then you got like how it looks is also like a good indication of like how edgy a Pokemon is. It's like any of like the edgy cool Pokemon that's meant to like really get the kids who are like almost like the teenagers, like, shut up mom, you don't get it. Pokemon's a way of life. But I still like Pokemon. Like, smash the system. And also hatch shinies. It's those ones that we like. We want to get rid of that and that one. Excuse me. There we go. Aisha, how's it going, man? Welcome. How's your morning going? Now your afternoon. It's good to see you again. We were just talking about our edgy stream that we're doing tomorrow. And it's going to be a wild one. Gosh, very busy. Phantom. Yeah, that sounds about right for the little ghost and grass Pokemon. So you're having a bit like, what edgy stream is this? So, what's the best way to show? I think let's. Are you in the Discord by any chance, Aisha? Save image. Download is fine. Let's pop it up on the stream for a hot second, shall we? Image. Okay. And then we'll go find it. Here it is. Good. I cleaned out my... Put it there for now. Yes. So, if you're not in the Discord, get in there. So I'm going to be maybe dressing up a little bit. We're doing some cool shit with this stuff over here, making that nice big emo energy spot on. It's everything. So if you ever liked My Chemical Romance, if you ever watched The Crow, if you've ever played and wanted to be Dante, then this is the stream for you, because this is what it's going to be all about all day. I'm super excited because it's basically just celebrating everything I was into as a teenager and I'm still kind of into. I haven't grown up or out of my teen years in the slightest. So yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. And there might even be a cheeky little giveaway as well. Proud ex-owner of a long leather trench coat. Oh, you were that kid. I knew a couple of you kids. Yeah. I never got on myself, but I had a lot of the knitted, like, pink and black striped gloves. It's not a phase, Mom. It wasn't a phase. Like, honestly, it's not a phase. I'm still doing it. Right, what do we want to do? Canvas reference. Let's turn our reference on and import this. Why are you so blurry? That's really irritating. Alright, so we're not using this then. Come on. So bits, badges, colors. I believe we have it on here. What am I doing? Yeah, what am I doing? Video producer, help me. Settings. I think it's the affiliate stuff. I still get 9 Inch Nails on shuffle occasionally. Such angst, dude. I actively listen to 9 Inch Nails, like, like unironically. Trent Reznor just, I don't know. He gets it. He gets me, man. So I reckon like these as the badges could be really good, and then that'll take us up to the 75k bits badges, which no one has at the moment. Start my emo phase in year 8 of school, 18 years on, still going through the emo phase. Yeah, it never leaves you. Like, alright, so how long does it have to be before it gets called a phase? Or like before it's not a phase anymore? Because I think like it's quite a long time. You heard How to Destroy Angels is very good. The name rings a bell. I think they've come on after on Shuffle every now and again. It's a Trent Reznor side project. Ah, see, I made the leap from 9 Inch Nails to Cell Dweller. It was the more electronic industrial version of 9 Inch Nails. If you've not heard of Cell Dweller before, then by all means check him out. It's brilliant. It's peak emo like edge. I love it. Skinny puppy. Wait, what's? I'm gonna have to see what skinny puppy is. It's not ringing a bell. Yeah, I love it. I love them. Just their aesthetic is fantastic. What edgy boys and girls. Similar vein. Excellent, I love it. Yeah, this is all stuff, like, I'm wondering like how much I can get away with without getting like caught out on the DMCA's. And this one for the 1k bits badge. And then let's just rename that to 1k. Okay. Duplicate. Now we're doing this again for just making it blue, straight up blue. Great, dude. How's it going, man? You ran them through a distorter, it ended up sounding the same. Oh, nice. If you are the moon, then approximately 30 days. Hang on, what? What are you talking about? What's going on with the moon? Is it still there? Oh, a phase is 30 days. Okay. Yes, because the moon goes through phases. No, sorry. It took me a minute. I'm stupid. Don't worry. It's 100% a problem with me. Yeah, So yeah, like they say, like with habit forming, it takes 60 days for something to become a habit. So twice as quick as a phase, or like twice as slow as a phase. So as long as you get to like the 31st day of doing something, it's not a phase, man. It's a way of life. That's it forever. It's a streamer thing. You already moved on to the next topic. I know. And I have a terrible recollection of like what I've just said. Like my sort of like cache for what I'm talking about doesn't exist. It gets cleared like every second. There's no memory of what I'm talking about. It's genuinely difficult sometimes. Sorry, I got there. I remembered eventually. It's not it's not a phase, Mom. It's science. Thank you, man. I'm curious as like if I want to make the barrels any different, like different colors as well, or if I want to keep them the same for the first round, and then because once you get to the 100k bits badge, the colors start to cycle through again. So it's going to make them sacks of money, and then it goes to like the millions of bits. Like no one's ever going to give millions of bits, but I kind of want to make the. Do I want to make the bits badges just to say like, hey, if you want to give me like 5 million bits, like I'm not going to stop you. I'm going to like say, are you okay? Why are you collecting Sailor Moon stuff? Me, because it sparks joy. That's absolutely right. It's why I collect Venoms. It sparks joy. Dress the job you want. Exactly, right? Like, we worked it out on Wednesday last I was drawing these. And 5 million bits is $50,000. So, I'm not going to say, give me $50,000. However, if you've got it lying around, I could probably think of a couple of things to do with it on my end. I might buy a new camera and mic. It might be more than I've made in a year for a while. Bio, how's it going, man? How's your Friday? Are you, Bio, I can't remember if you're at work on Fridays or not. Or if you're home untethered from work. If I had 50k, I'd be driving in the fast lane. Right? Just non-stop, like... Would you like extra guac on your burrito? Fuck yeah, I've got 50 grand lying around. If I had 50k, I'd have an office. Yeah, same, right? Like, I want to show you like all of this because it's just my bedroom. Like, it's really... I kind of feel bad sometimes because my partner can't go for a nap because I'm in here streaming. So they're relegated to the sofa. Not bad, just finished a session. Excellent. Finished like 2 moments ago. Oh, nice. Hopefully it was a decent session, not too heavy this time around. I know there's been a couple that have been really sending you through the ringer. And there's only so many ringers I want to see you go through. Right, we are doing red this time around. Yeah. My shading looks so natural. It's a lot of practice, my man. Did you see mine? Atrocious. I don't. Did you link me to yours, or did you send it like while was it in the P2C Discord? Because I've been really shit with keeping up with Discords recently. Okay, let's have a look. I disagree. I think the shading's alright. I think your penultimate one is better than the last one you posted. Because you're getting that line down the middle of this shield is like 2 halves. And then, like, yeah, it's... Also, edging things in black, that's something I used to do as well. And the faster you can get away from that, the better. Because it really, like... locks down a lot of essentially like dead space in a way. But it's not a bad attempt for a first attempt. Honestly, it really isn't. Yeah, the one that's halved is always good. It's good because those shields naturally go to that shape anyhow. So you may as well lean into it and use it. Good, we were discussing imposter syndrome. Holy shit, imposter syndrome. Yes. I haven't really talked about it much, but as an artist or a creative, imposter syndrome is absolutely a thing. I've named these wrong just a little bit. Rename it's 10k bits. And then what we're doing now is the pink one, which is 25. And this one is little pinky pink. Let's make it powder pink, shall we? Let's adjust the levels as well. Curves, that's what we want. Yeah, just like that. That's good. I've got the golden saucer. I know. I liked the golden saucer was such a weird episode in Final Fantasy VII. I can't remember if it's in other Final Fantasies or not. But yeah, it's such a tonal difference. I've had a real urge. So have I. It's just honestly, it's finally the time of the week to play that game. It's a big deal in 14, absolutely. Yeah, it's huge. I had a mini imposter syndrome meltdown on Wednesday. Oh, dude. Yeah, imposter syndrome hits hard. It's for me, it's always been when I post my artwork anywhere and I see people I follow who I think are far superior artists. I'm like, I'll never be as good as them. Why am I even bothering? So yeah, imposter syndrome is fucking tough. And also being an adult, but there's no clear you don't get an adult license or anything. So it just one day slowly ticks over. You're an adult. And when did these decisions in life become mine to make and not someone else's? When did my guardian retire? It's probably when I moved out, to be honest. Right, so that's so 50k is yellow, or gold really. Yeah, these. So I just put on the Final Fantasy VII original soundtrack, and it's got literally everything. So the weird songs that only make sense in context of where they come in. Yeah, that stuff. Right, so we want this to be almost like an orangey sort of gold. Yeah, like this. So this one I think is one where the barrel could do with being a different color. Just because it's now sort of blending in. So do we want to maybe... Let me write this down. No. We could make it a red barrel for explosives, right? Can we play computer game music? No, most computer game music is fine. Original soundtracks are fine. Purely because, if you're playing a video game, that soundtrack's gonna be playing anyway. So, if you want to play background music from video games, then you're fine. I have been hit with a couple of my Okami videos. I think the main theme in that game was also in the trailer. So it's DMCA protected from the trailer, even though it's in the game. So I got hit a couple of times. My VODs got muted while that music was going. But to be honest, no one watches the VODs, so who gives a shit? And I didn't get a DMCA strike. It was just, oh, this is muted. I don't know what you need to do to actually get a full-on DMCA strike, because I know a couple of streamers that just use DMCA music, and their VODs just get muted, and that's literally all it is. There's nothing counted against them. Did I do the whole image and then shade, or did you shade the coin and then add the barrel? So I try and make things on separate layers as much as I can, just so I can then shuffle things around. Because the key sort of thing I've learned is non-destructive techniques. So there's if I undo that for a second, so like the barrel is separate to the coin itself, because if I want to like move or change the barrel, I don't have to mess around with changing the coin as well. It's less work then to just have a couple of layers floating around. Same with this little like flash stripe. As if I might want to change something on the coin below, so I want to move this aside so I can change it and not have to change everything. It helps you. It feels like spinning multiple plates to begin with, but eventually it just feels it's just. I'm gonna keep these separate so I don't have to edit everything to just edit one thing. It's really good habit to get into. Yeah, I think my VOD of Oxenfree got muted. I think because the game there are radio broadcasts. Possibly. It depends. It might be some of the music was made, or some of the music was included in like promotional material, and that's why it gets triggered. Also, if you play games like Grand Theft Auto and you have the radio on, they legit just have songs playing, so that'll get hit pretty quickly. I wanted to add a clover and thought I might be messed up not doing it before the shading. No, you're fine. No, you're absolutely fine. And if you shade things individually, it gives you a lot more control as well. Hey there! How's it going, man? Welcome. How's your day going? How's your Friday? Rocket League has a streamer-friendly mode. Yes, I've seen that pop up in more and more games. There was one I think is it Cyberpunk has that? So they've got a very similar radio sort of soundtrack to like their soundtrack is very similar to what they do in GTA, but because it's like post like a streamer world, they've got the streamer mode on Cyberpunk. So they rip out all those songs and put in original songs instead of like streaming Run the Jewels or something. Just nipped out for bleach for the hair dye tonight. Oh fuck yeah, buddy. Hell yeah, bright hair is best hair. I was going to watch the VOD to see where it was muted, but then I didn't, and it's way too late now. Honestly, Jay, it's absolutely fine. The thing I find with VODs is it's so rare that people go back and watch them. It's almost not worth worrying about. I dump all of my VODs on YouTube, and that's more, and they're public, but that's more for me. Just so if I ever want to go back and edit something together, I still got the data, I've still got the video there. I'm about to nab Cyberpunk. Yeah, I've heard they've done a big fix. But I've also heard it's broken a bunch of other shit. So, I don't know, like, big fix take with a grain of salt. Yeah, I'm not sure how that's going. Yeah, oh no. Yeah, I have no idea what's going on with that game. And I feel bad, because, like, Cyberpunk was, like, the big game coming out of, like, the generation. And then it went quiet for so long, and then it came out with more news, and then went quiet for so long. And, like, the hype train has been such a fucking roller coaster that I fell off really early. I don't care about it. I don't care anymore. And then it came out in such a hot mess state. And it's just like, it's like you take all this time and then ultimately, like, it's all kind of for nothing. Like, what was the point, honestly? So like it seems like kind of like it's tonally a little bit weird for me now. Like it's a little bit edgy for edge's sake. and like I like edgy stuff, but like give me a purpose behind it all. Not even the developers. Yeah, Star Citizen was also a not great example of games coming out. They Duke Nukem Forever'd it, is the way I describe it. But yeah, like, I've just been like, I think I'm good for this now. Like, I don't know if I need to see, what Cyberpunk has in store anymore. Like that, the hype is completely dead for me. If you want to play it, then like more power to you. Play what you like. And if you, I would much rather have enthusiasm for something than not. So the fact that they don't have enthusiasm for it is honestly, it's a shame. I would much rather be hyped for something than not. But yeah, I just every time I hear like the name Cyberpunk, my eyes kind of glaze over, and I'm kind of like, oh yeah, that still exists. It's really harsh, but I can't like pretend that's not how I feel. All the news about Deathmarch crunch kind of soured it. What was the Deathmarch crunch, or is that the crunch to get it out? Because yeah, I remember. I might be half remembering things, but CD Projekt Red were like one of those studios were like, oh, it's just the crunch to get it out, cool. All of the like, I remember CD Projekt Red was sort of saying, oh, we don't do crunch, and then like, oh, by the way, we crunched really goddamn hard to get this game out, and it's like, well, then you do crunch, so what the fuck are you talking about? So it's like, oh, you're not the one great game studio amongst a sea of what is going on here? There we go. Okay, cool. This is 75k. So like when I saw that coming out, and that's part of the reason why like the hype sort of died for me. It was just like, well, are you a studio that really cares about your employees, or are you a studio that does endless crunches? Like, which is it? They're two very different ends of the spectrum. You can't be both. As soon as they started hyping it as the game-changing, groundbreaking best game ever, I checked out. Yeah, same. As soon as I started getting told to like it, like, I'm all for a company going like, hey, wow, this game looks brilliant. Check it out, man. It's looking like it's gonna be great. I'm all for that. But as soon as I'm told like, you like this, you should like this, I'm like, oh, cool. No, thank you. I'm out. Sorry, nothing beats Oblivion. But Oblivion was like a very, very wild game. Like lacks self-awareness. That's what I thought. Actually, you're spot on the head, like spot on, like for how I felt about it. It doesn't feel self-aware anymore. Like, I feel like the original works of the book that they're based on is self-aware, whereas Cyberpunk doesn't feel self-aware in that same way. And it's a massive shame, because they could have had something really, really great. What do you want? Slightly more limey? No, because it's backed onto like two orangey sort of yellow badges, so we'll make that green as we want, green as we like. And last one, the 100k bits badge. And this one is outright just like yellow snow, yellow. Round that brightness all the way up. Maximum green all the time. Ah, fellow orc player, I see you. Udon, how's it going, man? What are we making of here? We're making some bits badges, some BarrelBucks, some coinage. How you doing, man? What's the program called? It's called Procreate. It is not natively like a pixel art engine. I've had to like free wrangle some third-party brushes in here, and like I've made the canvas like super small, and Procreate doesn't really like it. It's gotten a lot better, but Procreate is a little bit iffy sometimes. So look at these curves then. Let's make these darks really dark. These highs really high. Yeah, because we've got a golden one. And I think we want to make this barrel same as this one. Duplicate that, drag it all the way. Made a claim on Empire one, a couple of Gungeon ones, but do you want to improve on it? Excellent. Pixel art is great. I've actually really enjoyed going back to it after so long, because it's a completely different set of rules to like traditional illustration. Didn't turn out great once I came here to watch a real artist do it. Real artists don't exist, just different levels of pretenders. If we want to go back to the whole imposter syndrome. But I'm not sure about the grey barrel on this one. It doesn't stand out as much as I'd wanted. Art is dead. Art was never alive to begin with. Ooh, hang on. We might be onto something here. This is our Wario coin. Hi, it's great. I haven't seen like the recent 𝕼𝕚𝕚𝕚 stuff. Like, to my shame, I need to. But right, let's hide all of this, and then I can show you guys actually my sub badges. So like the sub badges sort of build wow. I like you, Aisha. You can stay. It's like the subs badges sort of grows like horns and shit, and then goes to silver and grows horns, and then goes to gold and grows horns, and then goes to crystal and grows horns. And then like tier 3 and tier 2 sub things to get little borders. But who does like tier 2 and 3 subs? Like, they're mental. But here we go for 1 bit, like the 1 bits badge. Classic barrel, 2 bitches, 100 bits, 1k bits, 5k bits, 10k, 25, and then 50 is where it starts going a little bit weird. Back to normal on this, and then special coins. So I think like around like the 10k bits, I think we can go off the rails. We've established what it is. Because we were talking about this last time, was it still needs to be recognizable as the object that it is. So these coins need to be recognizable as a coin, and it's only once you've established like what it is, then you can start bucking the trends. So like it's a regular ass coin. It's a regular coin, but it's purple. We've now color shifting the coin again and again, and then at 10k, like, red coins don't exist, so we can start fucking with it now. It's a little depressing, but in a relatable way. Yeah, that I've heard that 𝕼𝕚𝕚𝕚 special really like hammered some people in ways they weren't expecting. But his stuff's always been like pretty dark and depressing. Like, I think people forgot what 𝕼𝕚𝕚𝕚 was about, and then he came out and was like, oh, by the way, I'm still this guy, and it was like, oh my fucking Christ. Have you seen what the barrel would look like in the coin color? Yes, we have. It kind of just... It becomes, like, too similar, and you kind of lose it. So that's without the shine. So you can still see it's a barrel. But, like, when it's this big, like, you kind of lose it. And also, if I want to, like include like the shine on it, you lose it again. So the actual like full colored barrel kind of just like tells you it's a barrel a little bit more. The shine, that's what I forgot. Always get your highlights in, correct. 2 million bits is not even a barrel on a coin, it's an aardvark on a blockbusters. Yeah, right. I feel like we can get there as a community. Like, people will see the transition. Like, someone comes in and uses the community, like, what the hell is that bits badge? Is that an aardvark on a blockbuster? You're like, yeah. It's because I've donated a bunch of bits. I've given loads of bits. Like, what of it? I'm like, oh, okay. I guess I'll start my own journey to see what happened. You know, like when you see the ending of a film, and you kind of like, I need to know how they got to this situation, so I'm gonna go back and like watch it from the beginning. That's what that's what we need with these badges, is the journey. That's what we need to push. So, eventually I do want to make like 200k bits badges, but what are they going to be? They're going to be like sacks of cash, and then we're going to do for the million bits, it was going to be credit cards, because clearly you ain't paying with your pennies anymore. Alan Moore's new movie thing is looking weird. Let's look. Wait, which movie is this? The show? What's the show called? Oh, it's called The Show. Oh, okay. Well, I like the dude with the moon hair. Just a huge explosion for the villains, absolutely. That's what we want. This looks like some pantomime stuff, and I'm kind of here for it. So what is it about? What's a man goes on a mission to locate a stolen artifact for a client, leads him to a haunted town full of vampires, sleeping beauties, and voodoo gangsters. Voodoo gangsters? Well, I am sold. Hell yeah. From the mind of Alan Moore. Fuck yeah. That's Moore himself. Oh, that's Moore himself, is it? I love it. Can I get your opinion on the theme? Absolutely. Yes, I did see the explosion as you saw me. You showed me. I liked them. I really liked them. I would love to like try and fit them in somewhere. Like I need, honestly, I need new alerts. Is what I have, because I basically just have my emotes that pop up with my alerts, and they're fine, but I can do better. Is what I'm thinking, really. Let's select that and duplicate again, because we're gonna mess with the canvas size. Yeah, I think if my channel was more like pixel art overall, I'd use those explosions as my alerts for sure. But I think I know what I want my alerts to look like, but I think it's more of the sort of like sloshing ink. So the guy that did my scene transition, I think I'm gonna go back to him. Do you see the Swamp Thing show? I didn't see it, but I heard it was good. I heard like it was like proper horror, and it was good, but the studio didn't like it, or DC didn't have faith in it, or it was on a service that no one's fucking watching. Something like that. It got cancelled like really quickly and like unfairly. Let's crop and resize. So what do we want this to be? 36 by 36. Done. Is that going to blur it all out? No, damn it. I really struggled with this earlier, making my sub badges. Resample canvas. Come on. No? Why are you not doing what I say? What is going on here? Cancel. I really liked it and had some issues overall, but really cool. I wasn't familiar with the story overall, so there was a twist that got you. It ended on a real high note. The only bit something I've done is the Moore run. The art on that was beautiful. Do you have Adobe Illustrator? No, it's this works. It's just I can't remember the button combination because that's what I've done with the what do we call it? The sub badges. Can't remember how I did it though. Or was it just all of this on? Hide that. Hello, you, and then just make you big. That should snap. There we go. That's what we did. What are you, little line? That's the drawing guide. Phew, that's fine. Think about rebranding to Sir Craith, like a knight thing. I like it. So I was thinking a shield with a clover for subs and maybe a sword for bits, but I'm not 100% sold. Sir, have you ever considered a Noodle Knight? Udon always recruiting for the Noodle Nation. I love it. Maybe a sword emblem on shield and a clover for the bits instead of a clover with a shield. Why a clover? That's some Irish in you. I'm going to go for King Craith, but I don't want to steal your bit. Yes, King Noodle Noodles is the king around here. I like Sir Craith. I think it'd be fun. It's nice and big and bolshy, you know? It's very much like I'm a knight of the realm. Like I want a big sort of fun personality. I like it. No, that was completely wrong. What the fuck is going on? Right, 72 by 72. Let's just do that. Done. Let's turn that drawing guide off because it's going to fuck me up. Cool. Got that. Make my monster grow! Perfect. Lean hard into the British, just get those Americans in. Do you see the madness that happened the other day on my stream? No, what happened? Dish is dish. What's the gossip? Udon, you need to get a schedule sorted because I never know when you're going live. Or you go live and I'm like, I've got a mouthful of dinner. I'll get like a notification on the Discord. I'm like, sorry, buddy. Middle of dinner. I need to know when you're gonna go live, like days ahead. But tell the group what happened. Good things, I hope. Someone came in and gifted 50 subs. Holy shit! Man, that's amazing. That's so cool. It was next level cringe. It's okay. You got paid for it. It's fine. Let's get some PNGs going. Just slop a bunch of PNGs down. It's gonna be gross. My photo gallery on my iPad is like a graveyard of like misused art assets and reference photos and print designs and all sorts. It's horrible. No, I'm gonna have to. Yes, the hard part is absolutely sticking to it. But honestly, so I came out day one. Like I heard the tip of like make a schedule. I make a schedule, make a schedule, make a schedule. Was like one of the things that I heard like as soon as I started streaming or started looking into it. Because I'm sure like most of you have heard of the YouTube channel Stream Scheme. And all of their videos and like tips and tricks and stuff. I got lost in like a like Stream Scheme hole, and one of the things that kept coming up was like make a schedule. My schedule's always been evolving, but at least there's always the intention on my stream on my channel that I should be live at these times unless otherwise notified. So let's just say I got all of them. Yes, perfect. As a viewer, man, schedules are good, yeah. It's hard for me to have a schedule as my life is pretty chaotic. Things will just happen, I won't be able to do it. Sorry, I mean, like for example, like these, what do we call it, streams, like lunchtime streams this week have not been part of my schedule because it's not often I get to do this, but there are a core number of streams. So it started with just Tuesday, just Thursday, that was it. Those are all the scheduled ones. Anything else happened was a bonus. And then I started doing more and more Saturday night streams. And I was like, okay, these are becoming more and more routine. I might as well put it in the schedule. And then I found I actually liked Saturday afternoons, and then I found I liked Sunday evenings. So the schedule grew from there. I'm also fond of a schedule as you can have a day when you don't feel like streaming and you're locked into that team. Not at all, dude. You can always say, like, I know, like, I've done it before, like, hey, I know I'm scheduled in for doing some artwork today, but honestly, guys, work was rough and I'm not feeling it. And the only responses I've had were, no worries, dude, take care of yourself. So having a schedule tells people when you're going to be live, but you can always say at the last minute, like, hey, look, my life didn't, like, my life has turned around and said, you don't have the brain energy for it today. It's not happening. So it totally valid. You can always cancel on a stream. Don't ever let your brain fool yourself into thinking, oh no, I have to do this come heaven or hell. For me, it's like knowing when to check in to see if someone's live. Yeah, exactly. If they're not, I'm like, oh, okay. Yeah. A schedule is not a binding contract. It's just a declaration of intent. Like, I intend to go live every Tuesday, every Thursday, or whatever, at this time. And you can have things where it's like, you don't have to set a hard end time for your streams either. So I usually go from like 7 till 10 in a weeknight. But, for example, sometimes if I'm not really feeling it, I might end like half an hour early, or if I'm just knackered, I might end half an hour early. Or if I'm really into the group of things, or like if I just got raided by a bunch of people I don't know, I might stick around for an extra 15 minutes, half an hour, just to give these new people time to like settle in and see what the stream's about, and not have the regular sort of like off in the corner looking at their watches, tapping their feet, going, "Come on, you said 10 o'clock was wrap-up time. You're going over. I need to go." People like 9% of the time they hit me when I'm already committed to something. Yeah. That's the other thing. Notifications are hit and miss, because the amount of notifications I get, purely because the amount of people I follow, and then I'm already doing things that I'm either already watching someone stream, or I'm not at a computer, or I'm not at a place where I can actually tune in. Notifications are good, but they're always like, take it with a grain of salt. They're not always like the best, or like, how do I phrase this? How do I use words again? They don't always hit at the right time, and I've noticed people, different people tune in on different days on this channel, and I know it's because people have different schedules. If I know some dude might go live in 10, I might do some reading and then check back when it lands. I don't even know if it's for like 5 to 10 people. That's fair. I think all of my Twitch notifications are turned off, but everything... I still have all notifications turned on for the Discord. So the ones I get poked for are actually in my Discord. It sounds really like I only care if they care about me sort of thing, but that's not the case. It's just the amount of pings I get on my phone anyway. I wouldn't be able to handle it. It would stress me out. Because I'm balancing all sorts of social media sites. I'm balancing like half a dozen email accounts for various different things, like Facebook messages, WhatsApp, Discord. Like the amount of Discord I'm in is ungodly. It's just I basically cull everything, and then it's basically my own Discord, which is what gets free reign to notify me of things on my phone. Because here's the thing, I'm never at my desktop PC, this PC, unless I'm streaming. It's purely a stream machine. We're paying attention these days. Yeah, I'm actually like 3 servers, pretty heavy, and those are the ones I pay attention to. Yeah, I have all Discords only on app mentions, silence at everyone. PC Newfoundland clan. Yeah, I do everyone. For the 2 I mentioned PC, I get every message though. Yeah, I'm pretty much the same. I by default mute everything, but on servers where I want to be more included or more active, I will start to like release that. So there's a couple of servers where I'm part, like streamer servers that I'm part of, where I'm unabashedly there as a viewer, not as just a streamer who wants to make connections or like find other streamy friends. I'm there to like be a fan, and those I will mute as well, but like still have the little circle on the side of the Discord icon to say like, look, there's new messages whenever you get to it. I'll check them out whenever I do. Let's see, did I get all of them? Can I delete that? I'll delete this as well. Cool, so I have, I think all of them twice. Yeah, so I need to get them all 3 times now. I want a couple of pings for combos to zone out usually. Yeah, Craig, you're like heavily into like the community things. No worries, AJ. It's good to see you. It's good to have you, like for 10 minutes, for an hour, wherever. It's good to. I appreciate you popping in. Take it easy, man. And I want to get these all uploaded. But that should be like the end of it because it's time for lunch for me. You've all had your lunch hour with me. I need to actually go and eat now. I need to go and fight with my printer over prints and stuff because they're saying things aren't right, but they absolutely are. It's one of those days where just nothing's going correct. I just can't be asked to reach 100 messages and go back and read it. I only find out they were having a very detailed discussion about the taste of eggs. I mean, things like that. Like, I will, as soon as I see like a conversation steer in a direction where I don't really have anything to contribute, I'll just flick my screen down and like skip a good few messages to see where they've gotten to. But I think I'm a fringe case because my normal 9-to-5 job is so dull and boring and sort of isolating that I have the brain capacity to actually check in with a lot of communities fairly often, and sort of keep on top of some of that stuff. But there are plenty of communities that I'm in that I haven't checked in with a lot, or like I will only keep not notifications, but like I will mute every channel in a community or in a server, and then I will specifically unmute a couple that I want to take part of. So usually, like in most servers, if they have like an art channel, I'll unmute that so I still get like an unread message. I won't get a notification or a ping or anything like that, but I'll get an unread message because those are things that I want to be included in, or I like specifically give a shit about. So like, if a server has like an anime discussion channel, like I'm gonna mute that because honestly, I don't watch enough to really care about what's being talked about. I'm not gonna engage in that sort of discussion. But the art stuff, I'll be in that 100%. So that's why in a lot of servers you'll see me floating around specific channels more than others. Like usually general chat stays, and then it's all just like specific flavors of stuff. All right, let's have a look at my dashboard. It's gonna be a fucking asshole. Right, we're not gonna do that now. Methinks it's been an hour. You've all had your lunch, I hope. It's time for me to oppity fuck. Have my own lunch. But dude, thank you so much for joining in and chatting. This week's been a really good like proof of concept for doing a lunchtime stream, and I think even when I ever go like part-time on my normal stream, those days where I'm not working there, I want to do these hour-long things again. Had lunch, breakfast. Oh, not 11Cs, 12Cs. I see. I love to do these like as a more regular thing, but it's just the normal human job takes precedence sometimes, unfortunately. But I will be back tomorrow for the edgelord stream. It's gonna be dumb. Who can we put you towards? Let's go towards Papa Glitch, shall we? A really good guy. Really fun channel. He's a comedian. It's a really great place to be. And guys, I will see you all tomorrow. Goodbye.